All right, we'll start with the opening statement from Coach Nofri, and then we'll take questions.
Obviously, a convincing win today by the football team. Again, I thought our kids played hard at times, and that's my biggest concern is that we continue to play hard for 4 quarters and 60 minutes, a complete game. We did have some penalties, again, that seems to be our Achilles heel. We had 9 for 105 yards, which we got to cut those out. Obviously, our kids are locked in and focused and getting ready to start NEC play in 2 weeks, and some of those are some of the negatives that we have right now. And other than that, when the offense and the defense and special teams get going, obviously you see good things happen. 78 points in scoring on offense, defense, and special teams is a great way to win. But again, if we want to compete in the NEC and get that goal at the end, we got to make sure we clean up some of the mistakes and learn that when we get ahead, we got to keep the pedal down, and no matter who's in and who we're substituting.
78 points in itself is impressive, setting a school record for points in a game. But what, after going down 14-0, what clicked for the rest of the game, where it was pretty much just?
I think we started out a little slow. Maybe kind of going through the motions. I don't know if it was slow, but it was kind of going through the motions, and everybody was kind of looking around to see who was going to make that big play to change the momentum. And I think it started with Moses Webb's kick return. Obviously, when you're down, 14-0, it's never a good feeling. But again, like we did against Lafayette, we didn't panic. Kids gathered themselves up. Obviously, we needed a spark to turn things around, and hopefully we don't start the next week that way, that we come out ready to go and create the spark ourselves. But I think Moses Webb's kick return got us going in the right direction. And then, you have a big play in a special team, and it really changes the momentum. And that's one thing we talk about with our special teams is that, you can change the course of a game by one play on a block punt or kickoff return, or something big on a specialty can really get you going. And that's kind of what it did. And once our kids got that one spark and got it going in the right direction, obviously we're clicking on all cylinders, all 3 phases of the game.
Yeah, and was there anything in particular above anything that you mentioned already that impressed you about offense, defense, or the special teams, because they all had a big factor in today's blowout?
I guess what impressed me was that when the kids were down 14-0, they didn't quit. And again, there was no sense of, oh, here we go again, or, any negative feelings on the sideline. And that impresses me the most as a coach, that no matter what happens, the kids are going to, be calm, persevere over to get it back on top. But the only negative I think about that is that we didn't come out, make something happen. We waited for something to happen to get the thing going. But again, I think impressive that the kids hung in there 14-0 and bounced right back, and next thing you know, it's tied, and then we're back on top again within minutes. And that's something that you can't teach, and that's all comes from these kids and their desire and their perseverance to get back on top again.
How can you maintain the explosiveness of the offense going forward?
Just execution. Keep grinding it out, keep executing, and when you have different guys in there, no matter who's in there running the show at quarterback or running back or offensive line, and you can click on all cylinders and everybody understands what we're doing offensively. It's a good feeling to know that no matter what the score is, if you're down, we could always battle back and we can score points in a hurry. And hopefully that continues. I know we roll up a lot of yards and a lot of points, but we did score 2 times today on defense and 1 on a special team. But offensively, they got it going in the right direction, and it's continuing snowballing. Everybody's got a piece in it. You can go Cashadas, you can go Sean Bell, you can go Tino, you can go Evan at backup quarterback. You got R.J. as the starter. You got Moses Webb, Greg Moore, Bobby Johnson, Tyler Dewey. There's a lot of different weapons, and if everybody's executing like they're taught and like they've been doing, and I don't think there's any stopping us, when we get going. But again, I talked to the team. The only thing that can stop us right now or put us in bad situations is, ourselves.
Gordon's defense scored 2 touchdowns, could have had 3 this afternoon. Clearly, that's clicking on all cylinders. What's it like for you guys on defense when you are able to get that interception and that loose phone return and take it to the house?
It's a great feeling. The whole defense, we all trust each other and things like that, and we just made some plays out there. Coach put us in good positions to make plays, and opportunities were there, and so we just took advantage of them. And it's a great feeling because we can help the offense out and the whole team out as far as putting points on the board.
Clearly, some adjustments had to be made. They were throwing the ball pretty well on their first couple drives. What had to happen in the secondary or with the linebackers to stop that passing attack?
Just execution, just be more disciplined. stay on your guys. There was a couple times where quarterback rolled out, and we lost our coverage, and they threw it over our heads. So we just had to be more disciplined. And after we got it together, we got things together.
RJ, being a quarterback leading this team, and not just today, but like throughout this season, what's it like for you as the quarterback to not only be able to run down the field yourself, but to be able to control the tempo of the offense?
I mean, the tempo of the offense, Coach Bowles, offensive coordinator, has going fast all the time, and I just try to keep everybody going fast, staying out of trouble, up in the offensive line in front, and we get a big play, we're right on the line again, so that helps. I just try to reiterate what the coaches tell us, right to all the players on the field, so that's how we just keep moving.
What kind of adjustments did you have to make, and was there any panic on the sidelines being down by 2 touchdowns?
I think we just had to read a little bit better, read the defense a little bit better. They threw out us a couple of kinks at the beginning of the game, first 2 drives, and once we realized what they were doing and how we can beat them that way, that's what we did.
With as effective as you guys run the ball, how important is it to have a downfield threat like a Tyler Due, who you threw 2 touchdowns to this afternoon?
Having a threat like that, it definitely helps. If we keep running the ball, soon enough they're going to play the run after a while, and then they're going to forget about the receivers. And we put our receivers and our running backs in great situations, so best man scores.
Coach, 4-0 for the first time since 08. It may not sound like that long, but still, to get things going with the conference opener in 2 weeks, how is this schedule shaping up now?
Obviously 12 straight weeks with no buys, it's a long grind, but obviously you can't hand out anything at 4-0 right now. I'd take that anytime. You can't be any better than that. Right now, obviously we have Bucknell next week. I told the kids to enjoy tonight's, and tomorrow and Monday morning our focus has got to be on Bucknell. I really don't want to look past that and worry about the conference, because I know we'll finish with conference games throughout the rest of the schedule, but right now Bucknell's a good football team, and again, we're playing a Patriot League school, which we've only beaten 2 here in the last few years, Georgetown and Lafayette. So right now our focus is on Bucknell, and hopefully we can be 5-0 next week and have some momentum going into the conference. But again, we talked about it last week. The conference to me is outstanding football conference. It's getting better week in and week out, and to me the team that wins the conference is going to be the team that's most healthy at the end of the year, and it's playing the best late November.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
Thank you, guys.